day, all day party.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that fun?
We should make t-shirts.
Okay, I would make t-shirts. Already 200 of you didn't wait. The one thing we know about In the Kitchen with David is that my honey, he loves to clean and he's good at it. I would like to say this in honor of me being a klutz, my kitty cat and my grandpuppy and my grandkitties. We could not live without this. It's a set of 3 professional point and spray stain removers by Campanelli. I started working with your older brother on QVC years ago, working with you, Chris. Like, you're in every house that I go into. My house, both girls' apartments, no matter where I am, I see your sponges. I was dusting with your dusters the other day. You guys know cleaning, don't you?
We do, yeah. We've been doing this since 1955. This product in particular was the very first product we brought to QVC 21 years ago, and this formula is even older than that. About 30 years ago, we had retail floor care stores in Boca Raton, Florida, and people would come to us for their vacuum cleaning needs and their stain removal needs. But the only thing that we could offer them, Jane, was something like this that requires you to get on your hands and knees and rub and scrub. It's filled with soaps. The stains come back because of the sticky residue in ours. So we said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to completely change the formulation, and now we're going to completely change the delivery system. We're going to put it in this can. So when you get this home, would you mind if I did a demo?
I would love if you would do a demo.
So when you get this home, just take it out of the box and give it a nice little shake, and then you're going to stand up and shoot from the hip, right? So what we're showing you is that we have a foaming agent that lifts and separates the stain from the carpet fiber. It forms a crystal and then falls to the bottom of the carpeting. When you do your regular vacuuming after it dries, you're going to suck up the residue. It's that easy. We have a nice natural odor eliminator in here that makes your pets less likely to go back and mark the same spot. And I always tell this story all the time when I'm on the air with this product. My dad had a bad back. He could not physically get on his knees to rub and scrub. But what this product did is, because of the delivery system, it allowed him to drink the wine freely at home. Because if he spilled the wine, all he had to do was stand up, shoot from the hip, and get rid of the stain, and then move about his day. He didn't have to worry about trying to get on his hands and knees or even get up off the floor.
I love that. You know, the kids say, spill the tea. I spill both. I'm a tea drinker and a wine drinker, and I walk around and I'm a mess. 90 days on auto delivery, and that says a lot to me. We put something usually in beauty on auto delivery or in food because we know you're buying it more than once, right? With this Campanelli famous point and spray stain removers, we put this on auto delivery. That's going to be every 90 days. Now, big news, Chris. This is back at the lowest price we've ever offered. So everything's going up in price. Everything's getting more expensive.
That's
you
right.
can't open your phone without hearing that story. Guess what? This is back at the lowest price we've ever seen. And we've sold 1.7 million. Love you to death, but I'm telling you, in a normal day, you wouldn't get 5 easy payments.
No.
But everything today is on 5 easy payments on air and online. Now, you're trying to clean that, but...
Yeah, so what I'm showing you here is that the typical store-bought grocery store stain remover, you have to get on your hands and knees, then you have to get the scrub brush, then you have to use the towel to try to blot it. Now, this was permanent marker that I put on here. Permanent marker on the brown carpet. But the problem is that stain is still there, so it leaves you frustrated. Our product, again, is so very different. When you get it at home, you're going to shake it, but the foaming agent is lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber. I'll stop about halfway through so you can see the line of demarcation where the stain was and now where it is not. But the whole idea here, Jane, is that we want to make the job easier for you so that you're more likely to do it. We want to make sure that we come through the old product. You'll see that this one's a little bit more foamy because we're trying to cut through the soaps, but the whole idea is the same thing. Standing up, shooting from the hip, let the formulation do the work for you rather than having to get things like, you know, scrubbing brushes and towels and do all that nonsense.
You got 30 days to love it or return it. I was just going to ask this question, so thank you for asking my question ahead of time. You're getting a set of 3 for $27.98. That's like a little over $12 a bottle. No, even less than that, Jane. That's like $9 a bottle. Wow, I did that math fast, didn't I? I know, I'm so proud of myself. And this is, again, 5 easy payments that leaves us at the end of the day. You know this is never on 5 easy payments.
No, it is rarely on 5 easy payments. The fact that you called out the auto delivery, I love as well, because to your point, I never want to be without it. We have 3 rescue dogs at home, and I'm a klutz. So you talk about spilling the tea. Mine is the coffee.
Okay.
So I'll spill the coffee on myself.
Mine is tea and red wine and cats and dogs and everything. We're all that. By the way, if you go to auto delivery, guess what? In 90 days, it's still on 5 easy payments, and it's still on sale.
Even if the price, to your point, goes up, right?
Oh, yeah, even if it's sold out. Okay, so I was just going to ask about pre-treating a stain.
Yeah, so this was greasy, waxy lipstick on this white shirt here. You can see that the aerosol is going to punch right through that. What I want you to do is I want you to spray whatever your stains are, then just let it sit.
Okay.
Let it sit out, let it dry, throw it in there, and then boom, that stain remover is going to do the work for you.
I always love this demo because
Yes.
this is really cool because you're thinking about your dad. My husband has a bad back,
Yes.
and when it's bad, he cannot bend that knee. Like
Yes.
he cannot get down.
Listen, I'm 50 years old. I just turned 50. The last thing I want to have to do is get on the floor.
Right.
Because the worst case scenario is I might be on the floor for the rest of the day because I can barely get up with my legs and my knees and my hips. But this product is allowing you to take the product to the problem. So again, this is an extreme exaggeration. We're 6 feet away with that red marker on white carpet, but the whole idea, this is almost like that, that carnival game where you spray the water in the clown's mouth. But this is just showing you an extreme exaggeration where I am 6 feet away. I don't have to worry about getting on my hands and knees. I don't have to worry about rubbing and scrubbing.
Right.
The product is doing the work for you. It's the formulation of the product that is breaking down the stain. It's forming a crystal when it dries to the bottom of the carpeting. And then when you do your regular vacuuming, you suck up the residue. It is that easy.
Every house needs it because there's going to be a spill. I love in the video, one of it was a hot dog that went on the floor with the mustard.
Yes,
I mean,
and mustard is very, very hard.
it is.
Yes.
And value of the day is going to be back in just a few
I'm
moments,
telling you,
right?
yeah.
We're losing the 5 easy payments at the end of the day. With 1,000 out the door, this is back at the low. There it is. There's a hot dog. There's some mustard. Another thing I love to eat. There's very few things I don't love to eat. And you have 30 days to love this or return it. But here's how it works, Chris, as we take a look at this animation.
Yeah, so the animation is showing you that the foaming agent is lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber. And then what happens is it falls to the bottom and forms a crystal when it dries. But the best thing about that is that you don't have to make a special trip, Jane.
Right.
You come back with your vacuum cleaner, you suck up the residue. It is that easy. It's the chemistry, it's the formulation that is the magic that is doing the job for you, rather than have something that's full of soaps that you have to get on your hands and knees and rub and scrub and hope that it works, and then those stains come back because you have sticky residue. This is very not like that at all.
No.
Because it dries, you suck up the residue, and then you move about your day.
That's a hot pick. That means it's the star of the day, back at the lowest price we found. What we doing here?
So this is showing you multicolor carpet that we're not spraying on like bleach or harsh solvents. We're not changing the color of the carpeting or anything like this. This is your tea or your red wine of the old stains. So it's new stains or old stains. Allow the formulation to do its job. Everywhere the product hits, it's breaking down those stains at the molecular level, falling to the bottom, and when it dries, it forms a crystal. And like I said, also has that natural odor eliminator in here that's going to make you less likely to go back and mark the same spot. And I missed a
So I'm sending this to my daughter and her boyfriend because they have a little sweet new puppy. He's a year and a half old,
Yes.
and there's some puppy stains, and they're moving. So they are like now in the process of cleaning out the old apartment, and they're going to walk through and be like,
The
oh,
security deposit.
yeah, hello.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, okay, this is for the office where, it's a puppy. It happens.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Yes.
Take a look at this.
Especially living in the car. Like, so we have kids who are in cheer, and we travel all over the country. We drive a lot, and our daughter's going to school about 10 hours away. So we are in the car a lot. But the whole idea is that if you spill some coffee, life happens. If you spill coffee or the kids spill a drink in the back, or you get that ketchup or mustard on the seat or something like that, don't worry about that. You can see that wherever the product hits, there's a line of demarcation that's going right through that stain.
Oh, it smells so good,
Yes,
too.
that nice
I remember
light
you're getting
citrus
3
scent.
at
Yeah.
the lowest price we've ever had on the
right.
air. And this 5 easy payments, which wouldn't happen unless it was 5 easy payment day,
That's right.
is leaving us at the end of the day. Should we spot treat it? Any question? Just go for it.
Well, what I like to is a spot treatments. Like, let's say you have a much bigger area that you need to do,
Right.
and you want to use your Bissell, right? Our
Right.
friend Scotty Hine
Love
shows us the
Scotty.
Bissels, right? So pre-treat the stains before you go after it with the bigger machines,
Okay.
and then that way you're going to pull out a lot
that's
more.
so smart.
Right?
Okay, again.
How about a little competition?
Okay, all right.
All right. So standing up. So Jane is going to stand up and shoot
Okay.
from the hip, right? So we're going to shake it, and then all we're going to do is we're going to point it at that carpet, and we're going to get that stain. So it's the foaming agent, Jane, that is doing the work for you here.
This is
It's the
so good.
formulation, right? If you leave a little bit behind, no worries. You can go back a second time and hit it again if you wanted to, and again, as it dries,
I'm doing
it's gonna
such a good
form
job.
You are. You're going to beat me, Jane, and you
So
had more
proud of
stains than I
myself.
did.
I did.
Yeah. See, but there's that little puppy mishap,
know.
right?
Right.
And so we have it on both ends. We have a puppy who's about 1.5 years old, and we have a couple of senior dogs. So
Aw,
we
bless
have
your heart.
3 rescue dogs, but a couple of them are seniors.
Right.
And then
What
we
are
have
their
a puppy. We have Chloe, Walker, and Oaken.
I
yes.
get Oaken.
Yes, ma'am. Yoo-hoo.
Do you want to do one more quick
Sure.
demo over here?
Yes.
Because again, you're getting a set of 3. It's a hot pick on the day. The price is the best that we have seen before it's back. So lowest price we've ever had is back. And then we added in 5 easy payments. We've had 2,000 out the door. And remember, you are getting this on auto delivery. So in 3 months, when all of a sudden it's like the fall parties and the wine is going, here we see Chris trying to clean it up with what we all buy.
Yeah, this requires you to get on your hands and knees and rub and scrub, and that's not there, or that's not going to leave, right? But ours is very different. The foaming agent, look at this, is lifting, separating the stain from the carpet fiber, forming a crystal as it dries. When it goes to the bottom, look, here's where ours did, and there's where the other did not.
And you should be so proud because you have helped. I mean, actually more than that. We've sold 1.7 million, and we're not calling that out in a set of 3.
Correct.
So you have helped. When I say millions, I mean millions and millions of people clean up after klutzes, us.
That's me.
Pets, little ones. You know, when it's like, oh no, it's like, don't worry, just go get the Campanelli.
Life happens. Don't worry. You want to be living worry-free. That's the whole idea.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks,
See you soon.